What's up, everybody? Jason Wheeler here, and the reason I'm making a quick video for you is I'm passionate, super passionate about helping out veterans. And this year I have a goal to help at least 30 veterans either put themselves in a better financial position or purchase a home. Okay, it's a huge passion of mine. I love helping vets. They deserve it. They deserve all the benefits that we give them. And as far as I'm concerned, we don't give them enough. But what the problem is that most veterans, a lot of veterans, they have no idea what their benefits are after they get out of the military as far as their VA loan benefit goes. So what I want to do in this video real quick is I want to go over the most important reasons why every single veteran needs to at least take a look at their VA loan benefits. And if you ask me about it, that's great. I absolutely want to help you with it. But please ask somebody that knows about this stuff. Ask somebody about your VA loan benefit. If you're not a veteran and you stumbled upon this, you're watching this, please tag a vet that you know, share it with them, let them know, like, hey, you know what, it's really easy to buy a home. You know, you might not be stuck, or who knows, you know, if they're stuck, you know, they have some great benefits that are allotted to them. So here's the thing, what I want to do is I want to tell you about a buddy of mine. This is way back in 2009. He had just gotten out of the military as a Marine, and he was actually kind of down and out. He was down on himself. He was you know, mid-20s. He felt kind of stuck, you know, because he was so used to that life. And him and I saw him a couple times a week, and I was talking to him one day as I was telling him about, you know, hey, have you looked at your VA benefit? And he just, you know, he had all these reasons why he hadn't looked at it. Oh, I'm not ready. You know, I'm not ready to buy a home. My credit sucks. I'm just not sure how to get it started. You know, he just had all these reasons why he wasn't going to do it. And after kind of talking to him about it a couple different times, I finally got him to really take a close look at it. And what was really cool is, you know, he didn't have any money for a down payment. But what was really cool is we were able to actually, after some work and a little bit of, you know, consulting, he was able to find a home that was, you know, he was living with his parents at the time. He was able to find a home where he was able to make his own payment, and he didn't have any money for a down payment. He didn't use any money for a down payment. He didn't have the best credit. We were still able to get him an awesome deal, okay? Now, what's really cool about this guy in particular is this is back in 2009, and 2 years later, after he had gotten this deal, he already had a couple $100,000 or about $100,000 in equity. He sold the house, and he was actually able to upgrade to a really, really nice neighborhood with the same job, and then he reused his VA benefit. So now, you know, this guy's sitting pretty. He's got a really, really cool house, and, you know, his family's grown. He's happier. Anyways, it's just really, really cool, and that could be just about, you know, that's a really common theme that I find with vets as they get out of the military and they don't know what to do next. So definitely take a look at this benefit. Now, what I want to do real quick here is I want to get into the main reasons why everybody absolutely needs to look at this. Like I said before, they have the best down payment options with VA. You have an option to do 0 down payment. Okay, you don't need a down payment at all to purchase a home with your VA benefit. It's huge because there's no other loan like that. There are a few low down payment options, but there's no other loan that just gives you free and clear 0 down payment. Okay, so vets, you need to definitely take a look at that. If you don't have money for a down payment, don't use that for an excuse why you haven't bought a home yet. Okay, because it's available to you. The best rates in the industry are specifically tied to the VA loan. Okay, conventional loans, FHA loans, other government programs, none of them come close to the pricing that you're going to get with a VA loan. Now, I'm not going to quote rates here on this video because it depends on when you're watching it, and rates do change daily, and every situation is a little bit different. But trust me, take a look at this stuff, compare it. VA loan rates are the best in the industry. You'd be surprised how low they are right now. As I'm recording this, we're at, like, you know, we're really close to all-time lows here. We just hit a 6-month low on the 10-year note. So rates are still really, really low. Definitely take a look at that because the pricing is obviously smoking. The next thing that's really important and a huge benefit of VA is there's no private mortgage insurance, okay? So if you don't know about mortgage insurance, basically how it works is if you purchase a home and you do not put in at least 20% as a down payment, you're required to have mortgage insurance of some kind. Usually it's in the form of a higher interest rate, or else it comes in the form of a couple $100 a month on top of your mortgage payment. It's just, most people say it just feels like you're throwing money away. VA has no mortgage insurance. You don't need to pay for that fee, okay? So it's just another way to keep your costs low with VA. And you definitely want to take a look at that because with conventional FHA, You know, other government programs have huge mortgage insurance fees. Conventional loans have some pretty decent mortgage insurance fees. VA, zero mortgage insurance fees. So you definitely want to take a look at that. The other thing that's really cool with VA is they have what's called the IRRL program, or the interest rate reduction loan. And there's no other program that has this benefit either. If rates ever go down, let's say that you get a VA loan, you purchase your house, and then rates go down a 0.5 percentage point or something like that, the VA has an option to do an easy refinance where they don't have to redocument all your income. They don't have to do all this junk paperwork. There is a little bit of paperwork involved, but it's so much easier than other refinances. If the rates go down, you could automatically, pretty much almost automatically, refinance your current VA loan, lower your rate, and take that benefit. That's something that no other loan program offers. It's a benefit that veterans should absolutely take advantage of, that IRRL, or interest rate reduction loan, okay? Multiple uses with VA. You could use this loan over and over again. You can't use it twice at the same time. But like I said with my buddy that I told you about a minute ago, you could buy a starter home, gain some equity, get used to making a mortgage payment, and then later on you could upgrade and reuse your VA loan for another purchase. Okay, it's really, really cool. You could use it over and over and over again. It's not a one-time use deal, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. The other thing that is really cool about veterans loans, VA loans, is they are assumable. Okay, they are allowed to be assumed, which means that you could go ahead and have a family member. If you want to give your home to a family member down the line, they could assume that really, really low interest rate loan. Okay, if you want to sell your home, and maybe the market's kind of different than it is today, and it's kind of hard to sell your house, you could use it as a value add that somebody could assume your really, really cool low interest rate VA loan. Okay, let's say that rates go up to 6% in a couple years, and somebody's trying to buy your home and they can't afford the 6% interest rates. You could have them assume your really, really low interest rate loan that you have with VA. It's a really cool benefit that no other mortgage really has, is the assumability, okay? So those are what I believe are the most important benefits to veterans that they should all consider, and you should at least take a look. You should at least take a look at your specific scenario, crunch some numbers, compare it to what you're currently paying in rent, compare it, look at what, as long as you're working, and as long as you're getting a paycheck and you can afford the monthly payment, you could usually get your VA benefit taken care of. Okay, there's some work, and but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it for home ownership. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is if you want to take a look at all your benefits and see if you're eligible for this. Again, if you know a vet and you're not a veteran, you're watching this, please tag a vet. Please let them know about these benefits. Let them know that this stuff exists, because they deserve it. These veterans, they absolutely deserve these benefits. We don't take care of our vets enough. This loan is legit, and they need to know about it. Okay, it baffles me how many veterans come out of the military and they have no idea how this loan works. Okay, so tag a vet, tell a vet about this. And if you want to know about your benefits specifically, you can go to jasonwheeler.biz/VA, and I have a little bit of a cheat sheet there that tells you about your benefits. Download that. If you want to ask me any questions specifically, definitely get in touch with me. If you don't want to ask me specifically, please, please, please ask somebody that knows about this stuff, okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve it as a veteran, as somebody that served their country. You absolutely deserve this stuff. I'm passionate about it. I want to help 30 vets a year get into a home or get into a better financial position. So you guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope it helped you. If you found this value add at all, or if you know anybody you could share this with, please do that. Please subscribe to this channel or follow. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, and make it a great day, you guys. Thanks.